start.
You did.
I mean, I went over and hit both of them for whatever reason.
Now
Sorry.
we're super started.
Okay, now it's on.
I love how when she comes on TikTok, you're like, something's not right.
Something's not right.
You just
She's
know.
breaking routine.
I'm surprised Kyle didn't message me to be like, yo, what's going on?
He didn't.
Because he and the kids watch in the morning, too. Morning, Gina. Happy Thursday. It feels like a Thursday. All week long, it's not felt like the week that it is. There, Megan says, there's the notification. So we should be good now. There she is. Morning, Melissa. Yeah, keep an eye on your boots if you're going to a concert, apparently. Is it Kenny Chesney? All right, 13 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:09.
Sunshine, then a late afternoon chance of showers and thunderstorms as we see a high near 95. It's 75 in Joplin.
And we're going to find out who the winner of our ticket giveaway for Silver Dollar City's Country Music Days in just 11 minutes.
So if you want to get signed up, you still have time to do that. Just text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
Here's Lady A
on the 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
The Oh No You Didn't news today, Megan. This off-duty cop peed on this woman's boots at a Kenny Chesney concert.
Now, when I first saw a cop pees on a woman's boots, I thought a guy in uniform.
Mm-hmm. All right. Melissa said, I missed y'all yesterday. I overslept. Well, your body needed some sleep. That's okay. I get that. There we go. Oh my gosh, an ear and sinus infection as well as teething. What a... Oh, that poor kid. Good morning, Kyle. Morning, Beans. Morning, boy. Have a good day. I love you guys. There you go.
Time
okay,
for
you
a
just
wiener.
knocked the cat off. Don't throw the cat. I know.
Thinking. No. In it. Bless it?
Bless it.
No,
In it.
We'll
just stick with our normal, what you doing?
Maybe I just, hey, be just off. You busy? You got a minute? Let's try it.
Dog in this voice.
Hey, shh. hold on just a second. Are you still holding? Yeah, that might be funny. Might be. Probably won't be. Probably will fall to pieces, but let's try. I'm telling the police again.
Again.
Here we go. Hey, Terry. Oh, hold on just a second. Are you still there? You got a minute? You got 2 minutes? Sorry, Terry. I don't know. Why do I do this? Why? I think we need to stop and examine my motivations here, don't you? Well, then maybe we need to examine your motivations, because Terry, we're calling to congratulate you. You've won $7 city tickets. Woo! And a creepy phone call from Randy.
Tell us this is the Four States Concert Connection.
Do this, Terry. Say KIX 102.5. There we go. Thanks for being such a good sport, Terry, because most people, most normal people would have hung up or called the police.
Well, you know what? There's not very much normal anymore.
No, not around here there's not, which is evidenced by what's on the radio these days.
All right, Terry. It looks like all I need from you is your street address, please.
I wonder where Backnack, Kansas is.
Where?
Backnack?
Instead of Frontnack, Batnack.
Okay, never mind. It fell. It fell.
All right, Terry, we've got these tickets here at the studio for you, so you can come get them Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Do you know where to find us?
I do.
Perfect. We'll have them ready for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank goodness people know who we are. Hey, Terry.
I like how she got quiet with you. She's driving for sure. Good morning, Flitter Flocker.
Like teenagers.
Morning, Gina. Lisa says, good morning. I got to go home from the hospital last night. Thank God. I'm so grateful. Yay. I'm so glad
Lisa.
for you. How you healing up? How you feeling?
Shut up!
Floyd says, I hear the commercial.
What commercial, Floyd? Juvenile!
Mm-hmm. You made it. You just have to accept it. Take it for what it is. I like that she's laughing. Thank goodness. Morning, Charlie Caps. I ask myself that a lot. Floyd says, no, I still hear what you're playing on air. I don't know what to tell you, Floyd.
It's not being sent over that, so.
You just have really good ears. Morning, JoJo.
Where do you keep your motivation? In my pants.
Oh, I don't know. It makes me laugh every day, so I don't.
That was even. Was her name Terry? Yeah, okay, that's good.
Oh, she cheered with us.
Quicker response there, Terry. Come on, get with the program, girl.
You got 45 seconds. There's just something different about healing at home than at the hospital, I think, Lisa. Like that. Got 20 seconds. You ready? All right, here we go.
I wish I had to do a function so you could hit once and hit another and get a different message. So I could go, oh, no. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 720.
We'll see sunshine today with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. High near 95. It's 75 in Joplin.
She'll find a way to blame that on me. I promise.
Because you make silly faces over there. I am trying.
I was sitting here quietly contemplating the realities of life, and suddenly I hear sibilance, excessive sibilance escaping from your mouth, and I thought maybe there was a leak.
What? From my mouth?
From, just the pressure involved within.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
She mentioned yesterday she was under a lot of pressure, so I figured maybe.
That's not what I meant.
What are we doing?
We're giving away Silver Dollar City
That's
tickets.
right. We've been getting you signed up to win tickets to the Country Music Days, part of the KIX Summer Ticket Shootout. And let me see, Ricochet, Lone Star, and Sarah Evans are all going to be there September 6th through the 8th.
What's cool about these tickets is you don't have to use them for Country Music Days if you don't want to. Like, you totally can, and you can go and hang out in the park and have a great time. Or you can save them and use them later on in the year.
Yeah, they're valid all the way up through the end of the year. So it's time to find out who is our winner.
All right, here's the number. Give him a call. Oh, nope.
That was my part. Wait. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Terry.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, hold on just a second.
Okay,
Are you still there?
I am.
You got a minute?
I do.
You got 2 minutes? Sorry, Terry. I don't know. Why do I do this? Why?
I don't.
I think we need to stop and examine my motivations here, don't you?
Oh, I don't know. It makes me laugh every day, so I don't know.
Well, then maybe we need to examine your motivations. Terry, we're calling to congratulate you. You've won $7 City tickets. And a creepy phone call from Randy.
Hey, that made it even better.
Tell us this is a 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
I don't know. Why do we do anything?
Major says, no, I can hear it too. You get used to it, Floyd. You're hearing it too? Maybe it's just from our headphones. You're hearing it very
Pull up
lightly.
your phone and listen on TikTok on your phone and see if they're full of it.
Let me see if you're full of it.
I don't see how, because if I even slightly turn my head away from the mic, you can't hear me. And I'm much louder than my headphones.
Oh, let's find out, shall we? You can.
I was afraid of that. That's when I released the noise gate. So when I release the noise gate, okay. My wife says she doesn't hear anything like that, but we just heard it on what's her name's phone.
Thomas doesn't hear it anything. Sarara doesn't hear it. Megan says it's very low.
We heard it. You're hearing headphone bleed. So this is okay. That's what you're probably hearing. And they're closed back. Maybe I wish we had hangers down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Morning, Sammy Dub.
So this is big news.
Oklahoma.
They're turning, and how did you miss this opportunity? They're turning James Brown's estate into Graceland, or something like Graceland.
Oh. Is his estate that iconic?
I don't know. It's in Augusta, Georgia. His estate. They're trying to turn it into a regional tourist destination similar to Elvis Presley's Graceland. While the city of Augusta is known for other things like the Masters Golf Tournament, they don't have much else.
Okay.
So throughout the city, there are reminders of his life, like statues, murals, even references to his music. He's been dead since 2006, in case you didn't know. But his estate has been in this ongoing battle among estate trustees and people claiming to be his heirs. Music publishing company called Primary Wave purchased it in 2021 for $90 million.
Wow.
They now own his music, name, and likeness, and his mansion, a large single-story ranch home sitting on a 60-acre estate, which includes an Asian garden, more than a dozen cars, and 2 tour buses. The home still contains some of the original furniture, monogram towels, and cartons of hair products. And in the living room is a Christmas tree complete with presents that remains untouched from the time of his death. The plans are to restore the mansion and turn it into a museum, a funky museum, which undoubtedly will put all those fans of golf, will pull in all those fans of golf down there for the Masters.
Yeah, totally.
But I mean, think about it. We could see actual monogram towels and cartons of hair products. I'm there.
I mean, the cartons of hair product is
Sign
what
me
sold
up.
me,
Yeah.
honestly.
The present still untouched under the tree is sad because that was the year someone gave James Brown a new puppy.
Oh, no.
There is a benefit to visiting this location rather than Graceland because it's only a single-story ranch home, so you only have to budget about 25 minutes to see everything. That's it.
Thank you for the gifts, Melissa, Christy. Thank you guys so much.
I think the taste in decorating are probably along the same lines for both houses.
Probably. Morning. Nope, not today. I feel that.
Not today.
You know what I'm drinking this morning?
What are you drinking? Never mind. What are you?
Oh, my gosh.
You need to learn.
The way you
Okay.
step that back, you're like,
Just breathe it.
no.
Let it go down the other hole.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, my Lanta. Yeah, I'm drinking a pumpkin spice latte. Pumpkin spice. And my green is very fall today. Stop it.
That's spicy. Ooh, spicy daddy.
Ooh. Spicy.
Do they have a jet from him? No, I don't believe so.
Oh, my Lanta. That's fun. Thank you for sharing the live, Melissa. Thank you guys for all the likes. We appreciate you.
Oh, and
What's that?
this is so bad. So last night was our back to school celebration thing. They had all the
rah-rah.
superintendents from all the area schools, and it was a very youth-filled. They had a big block party afterwards with bounce houses, dunk tanks, hot dogs, cotton candy, ice cream, frozen. Andy's was there. Andy's custard for
Ooh,
free.
yummy.
And they had a lot of stuff going on, but there were a lot of children. I mean, we're talking like 500, probably 400 or 500. And
Morning, Major. Again.
that picture that I showed you, the box, I was in that picture just back.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. So there, the picture from.
Are you in the box?
No, I'm behind it because they have another box there, and for the big number, I was up on top of
yes.
it. But my
They
wife,
love putting you on things.
yes, it's what they do. My wife didn't get any pictures. She got video of it, but you can't upload the video to Amazon Photos. So there you go, shakalaka. And but there were a lot of kids. At one point, there was a kid behind us in the row behind us sitting there that she just screamed. She wasn't hurt or upset. She was like, "Oh my gosh, listen to this!" Ah! And you could see she'd smile. She'd stop, look around. She'd go, "Ah!" And her mom's sitting right next to her, going, "Yes, dear, that's nice." And I'm like,
Kids just get to a point where they're like, they realize that they can do that.
"Well."
They're like, oh
they can
my
do that
gosh.
because there's no boundaries set. I mean, literally, the parents like whatever they want to do is fine. We let them decide their own reality.
Oh, well, no, not that part.
There's no boundaries set by the parents at all. In other words, it's hands-off parenting, whatever that is.
Wait, why is your box halfway down the page, Melissa?
To me, that's an oxymoron in and of itself. Hands-off parenting is not parenting. So take, for example, this. There's this museum in Haifa, Israel. Okay? And a mother was in there and was warned multiple times by staff, please maintain your 4-year-old while you're in the museum. And the mother said, we don't believe in that kind of parenting. I don't like, and so if that's the way you're going to parent, then you should not be allowed in public with your child, I believe, until they have reached an accountable age to where they can maintain themselves, since you're not going to maintain for them. While she's in this museum, the child knocked over and broke, after multiple warnings, a 3,500-year-old clay jar.
Oh, my gosh.
Priceless.
Yeah.
And it had been displayed at the entrance, and the museum believed there's a special charm in showing archaeological finds without obstructions like glass screens and things. But the boy pulled the jar because he wanted to know what was inside and because his mother refused to manage him.
Dang.
So the museum reportedly reacted with understanding, welcoming the family to return anytime, although if they do, please bring $800,000.
Right. Okay, hold on. We need to figure out what's going on. They said the box has been halfway down the chat box all week. Let me investigate. Hold on.
What you mean, our
Hold on.
page? Randy and
Hold on,
Jen's
hold on.
page where? We don't have a Facebook page. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
Here's Cody Johnson.
On KIX 102.5. What box? What page? Where are you talking about? We don't know what you mean. You've got to be more specific.
You sent it to the... Okay. It's not...
I think we're talking about
Oh. It's like our window is in the middle of the page.
our window.
Right here.
What do you want?
This is the screenshot from Dorinda.
Of what, though?
This is TikTok. This is
Okay,
TikTok.
thank you. That helps. TikTok.
Our video's in the middle, and then the chat's below it.
What's wrong with that?
The video should be at the top, and then this should all be chat.
You see it right here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything we can do about that on our end.
I don't know. It's something apparently TikTok has changed. I don't know why.
I mean, on mine, the video's still at the top.
Yeah. I don't know why or what's the cause for that. You can show them yours.
Melissa says, I sent one too because it's annoying. You can usually see 6 comments on TikTok. Talk. I think it's a TikTok update. Yeah, it's not doing it on mine. I don't know what to tell you guys.
It's not doing it on hers.
Sorry. I don't know that there's anything we can do to fix it. Morning, King Cam. Melissa says, I couldn't see comments when I got on. Well, luckily, we've got comments on the video.
Mhm.
Hopefully, that helps some with that.
Yeah, they just did an update. So the other morning we came in, what was it, Wednesday? It was the day all that everything was trying to fly apart, which we have those days where
I think
you're
it was
like
Monday.
assaulted by things.
Yeah.
The internet, the Wi-Fi being changed. I think it was maybe Wednesday.
That would have been yesterday. It was
Yeah.
yesterday. It was before that.
But the update was earlier
3 days
in the
ago,
week.
so it's
Yeah.
Monday.
So they had an update, the computer had an update, and then Restream had a login issue. All those things, they just kind of snowball.
Cam says, any traffic morning?
Any traffic morning? No traffic daytime. What?
I don't think there's any issues with traffic this morning. Not that we've been told, at least. Just the huge. I know that they are closing the Range Line Exit 8 at night now because they're trying to fix the guardrail and get everything like that fixed after that accident.
They totally took down the sign that was there, so that's got to be replaced really, really quick.
Mhm. Yeah, it's strange driving in and being like, oh, okay, we're going.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 735.
Sunshine, could maybe see some storms or rain late in the afternoon with highs in the mid-90s at 75 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at 4 states news and weather in about 25 minutes. Plus, in the next hour,
We want to know, what is the food you should not eat while driving?
pumpkin anything.
No, you should eat all of the pumpkin everything while driving. It's delicious.
Could, if you're that delusional, then it could cause you to have an accident because you may not recognize traffic for what it is.
What's delusional about liking pumpkin?
I'm not saying that liking pumpkin is delusional. I'm saying that thinking that it's late enough in the year to need to be drinking pumpkin is delusional.
I think if you like pumpkin spice and you want to enjoy it now, then go for it. Lean into that joy.
All right, fine. And I kind of agree with you a little bit.
Which is why I have a pumpkin spice latte this morning.
So I began to investigate yesterday, since there is such an inundation of the pumpkin craze. And this has not been a thing for very long.
No,
I think 10
few
years ago
yeah.
it was not a deal. So who is responsible for the pumpkin spice deodorant, toothpaste, air freshener? It's not just, and it would have been one thing if it would have just stayed with lattes and coffee and thing. But no, it's moved its way into everything.
I don't know where it came from. I don't know who started the pumpkin spice. I'm thankful for them.
That's why we began looking into this. And we discovered there is one man responsible for the whole pumpkin craze. His name is Pumpkin Pete.
Hi there! Old Pumpkin Pete from Pumpkin Pete's Pumpkin Farm here. Yep, I got more pumpkins than I know what to do with, and that's why there's all them things made out of pumpkins this time of year. You got pumpkin donuts, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin ice cream, pumpkin pudding, pumpkin
spitting on
bagels,
me.
pumpkin
He's
marshmallows,
spitting on me.
pumpkin potato chips, pumpkin candy corn, even pumpkin beer. Now, who'd want a pumpkin in their beer for Pumpkin Pete's sake? I'm
Okay.
gonna let you in on a little secret about pumpkins. They are disgusting. Did you ever stick your hand inside a pumpkin?
Don't do it.
Grossest thing you ever felt in your life. I don't even think you're supposed to eat the damn things, but people sure go for them. Why you went out and dug up an old wet tree stump somewhere and put enough sugar on it, folks would eat that too, I bet. So if you've been wondering who's responsible for everything tasting like pumpkins nowadays, it's me, Pumpkin Pete, reminding you to eat more pumpkins.
Need a salad guard every time he speaks.
Thank you for the double taps.
Devil taps. Don't do devil taps on us.
Double taps. Phone's ringing. Mm-hmm.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. You know what?
That's a terrible idea.
I thought that hot soup would be on the list here of foods you should not eat. It is not, because people argue that you can drink it. Broth and things like that, they say, is fine. Oddly enough, chili is way up there, Christine. Chili's way up there. Yeah. I could agree with that.
I wouldn't want to drink chili though. That'd be just chunky.
Yeah.
That's not enjoyable at all.
Not at all. She does not like pumpkin spice. See there, Jen? There's another supporter.
The pumpkin spice is so good. No, 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 no,
To
no.
me,
no.
it tastes
mm-mm.
okay, but it smells like dirty feet. It does. It smells like dirty feet.
You have very different kind of feet then, I guess.
I've got pumpkin spice
You got
feet.
pumpkin spice.
And every morning before Jen gets up, her coffee maker has me come over and put my feet into a vat where they can soak and they absorb
Get
all
out of my
that.
house.
I agree, Megan. Megan says apple cider's better. Bye, Christine.
Bye, Christine.
Apple Jack is better than that. You said you were going to make something, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever give you that recipe?
Yes.
And you just never did it right.
No.
That's typical.
It takes. No, it's not. It takes
does
a lot of
take a long
work.
time.
A long time to do it.
Our good friend Jen Terhorst made Applejack one year for me and gave me some, and it was the most delicious, amazing stuff ever.
It'd be one thing if I could make it in a night, but it's supposed to sit for.
Reckon
a
we
while.
could get somebody to make some for us? I mean, they do.
No.
Well, if I put the recipe up, they might enjoy it.
They might, yeah.
Anybody want the recipe? Oh,
You have an ideal for my family? What's that,
I
Thomas?
don't think I have it.
Dorinda says, I did the update just now and it's still the same. Okay.
Where did I find it?
Megan says, please. Megan wants it. Aaron says, fun fact, there's absolutely no pumpkin in pumpkin spice. What?
There's
So-
really not. There
So
is
what are
not.
the flavors?
Who said that?
Aaron over
Aaron,
on Facebook.
you are accurate.
Oh, I've heard really good things about that corn maze, the Exeter corn maze.
Exeter? Dang near killed her.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
No, there is nutmeg, there's cinnamon, sugar, of course. But that's about it. There's no pumpkin.
Crazy. The more you know.
Okay. For some reason.
Let me see.
I may have to contact her and get a copy of it.
No, I have it right here.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
So, news just came in. I was just responding to an email about that.
You should have two pictures.
Can we share this? Oh, it was on That's where I gave it to you.
Mm-hmm. It should be the screenshot of like the text convo and then the picture of the ingredients.
Okay, let me crop that down. Or if you, I'm trying to think, the easiest way for me to share this with everyone would be, there isn't one.
I'll put it in the KIX fam text group, messenger group.
Yeah. Are you afraid with sharing it on there that we might be encouraging something? Oh my gosh. Well, that's where the alcohol comes from, is that.
I know. The whole bottle.
A whole bottle of it? Then there's nothing. I thought it was like, wait a minute, let me read the I think it needs to be stored in a dark area too. If you let sunlight into it, it does weird things to the alcohol.
Okay, so this is the Applejack
Yes.
or whatever.
For Applejack, it needs to be stored in a dark area. And for the sugars in that to ferment properly, it has to be in a dark room. One of the reasons that certain types of beer have dark glass bottles instead of clear is because of what the sunlight does to it. Wines can be ruined. That's why wine bottles are traditionally green for Merlots and things like that, because they can be ruined by sunlight. The
Did not know
UV
that.
rays do weird things to it.
Actually, I vaguely remember now that you say that. You telling me last year that had to be in like the closet or something.
Yeah, I think it needs to be kept in a closet. It says
Morning,
store
Kathy.
it, don't touch it, no need to stir. Leave it for 4 weeks. And it is like apple pie. I mean, it says this is a sipping drink. It will sneak up on you, and it will. It will, because it's so good.
Did it send? Yeah, it sent.
So that, to me, is my favorite fall drink. And she made it one time and brought it to us in here. And it was an interesting day. It was an interesting day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot happened that day.
Do you remember everything that happened?
No. Thankfully, it wasn't recorded, the things that happened that day. So, but you want a interesting morning? Make us some of that.
All right.
So, I was just answering an email. We got another concert added to the summer ticket shootout. So that means the Secret Sound has been pushed back a little bit so that we can handle this, which is a good thing. It gives us more stuff to do throughout the rest of the year. That means Secret Sound is going to be going on into November.
Ooh.
I don't know when that has happened before. Not in a long time, I don't believe.
So, can we announce or no?
Yes. Well, yes, I feel confident saying that we can.
Are you sure?
95, 99% sure. Yes.
Okay.
Riley Green is going to be at Downstream Casino Resort on buttons, hitting buttons, pressing buttons, looking at things and buttons. On October the 11th.
October 11th.
We are going to give you the chance to win tickets the week of September 23rd. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Hold on, I gotta drink my pumpkin spice latte.
She's got to drink her pumpkin spice latte. Do you know there's no pumpkin in pumpkin spice?
That's crazy.
I'll tell you why after Parmalee on KIX. Riley Green will be giving you the chance to win those tickets the week of September 23rd, and then starting Secret Sound on September 30th. I think it's about as long as we can run summer ticket shootout and still call it that.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. More chances for you guys to win.
Yeah. Great.
I'm going to go back and look at last year. How long?
We ran Secret Sound for a while last year, I want to say.
Did I have it on the calendar?
Are we going to do Easter eggs again?
Yes. I think that was a fun thing.
More Easter eggs on the website. That'll be good.
Secret Sound went through November 3rd
Okay.
last year. And then we had Show Us Your Rag.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Jimmy says no.
No. Well,
She, didn't
okay.
she says no eggs.
No, we got to do Easter eggs. That's fun.
Then
I
you
love
return the live Kathy.
hiding them.
I thought it was great too.
Yeah,
I think you just didn't like having to comb through everything to try to find it. But it paid off for you. You won one of the Secret Sounds, Jimmy.
And you know the website backwards and forwards and
Yeah.
sideways and inside and out of and. Ugh.
Chris, how are you, Chris?
Morning, Chris.
Major says Easter eggs on the website. So we do a thing called Secret Sound twice a year. And we started doing what we call Easter eggs on the website, which are like
Hidden hints.
hidden hints to help you figure out what the Secret Sound is. Or if we've done the Secret Sound for long enough, we'll point blank put the answer somewhere on the website. Jimmy says it was too much reading.
Well, Jimmy, don't read it. You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to participate in the Easter egg hunts, that's fine. Of course, other people might.
It'll just get them one step closer to figuring out what the secret sound is and winning the cash. All right, we have 20 seconds. And I put this version in. Will you look at this real quick? This version in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes. No.
We didn't do this. We didn't do this one.
Yeah.
Here we go. 5 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 749.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-90s. It's 75 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at 4 states news and weather in just about 12 minutes.
And in the next hour, we want to know, what is the food you shouldn't eat while driving?
623-1025 to text or tell us, or you can tell us on Facebook. Okay, you ready to have your mind blown?
Yes, blow it, please.
There is no pumpkin in pumpkin spice.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So what are the flavors then if it's not pumpkin?
There never has been pumpkin in pumpkin spice. It's been the spice that's associated with pumpkin, like pumpkin pie. So it's namely cinnamon, cloves, gingers, nutmeg, allspice. You know what allspice
Love
is,
allspice,
right?
yeah.
So that, and this is not just me saying this either. It's according to Food and Wine, which is an organization that kind of collects and organizes all these things and stockpiles them, I guess. They say pumpkin spice is the seasoning that can flavor pumpkin pie, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and cloves. And it has been around a very, 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 very long time. So they just started making lattes and drinks and stuff utilizing these spices, but there's no pumpkin.
Well, thank goodness they started doing that, though, because it's so delicious. I love it.
I think it's false advertisement.
This is my 4th pumpkin drink I've had
Today.
Can you blame me, though? They're so good.
I think you ought to have to order it based on what's in it so that there's truth in advertising. So I think when you go up to order one of these, you ought to be able to ask, I'd like a cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and clove latte, please.
No, we are not starting this. This is going to turn into a hot dog sandwich, loose moral taco thing with you again.
Why?
And we're not going to do that.
It's accuracy. It's truth. Of course she doesn't want truth.
No, it's pumpkin spice.
No, it is not.
Pumpkin spice.
There is no
the spice
pumpkin in
that
it.
goes with pumpkin.
Could I please have an allspice latte?
No, don't do that.
It's like something that would taste like fried chicken, doesn't it?
Yeah, you go to any coffee shop and you order that
Please
and then
do
tell me
that.
what they do.
Today,
Please.
say, I would like a clove, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice latte or macchiato, please.
And then after that, try to go order a hot dog as a taco open face sandwich and see how well that goes for you, too.
That's the accurate way to do that. An open-faced hot dog sandwich taco.
Oh, and then you can go downtown to the Naked Parade that's apparently happening every Thursday in downtown Joplin, which is also not a thing.
It's today, Jane.
It's not today.
It's going to be happening at
None
1
of this
p.m.
is real.
Just because you don't attend doesn't. It's
my
like,
gosh.
You know, that's one of the ways she used to fail at hide and seek as a child because she would just close her eyes. As long as she couldn't see anybody, then they must not be able to see her either.
Well, now Jen's movie rehab should make a whole lot more sense than shouldn't it? My eyes were always just closed. I wasn't watching
During the movies.
Exactly.
I'd explain so
oh
much.
my gosh. Now you know. You understand.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I can better embrace the whole pumpkin spice season knowing now that it's just really cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and clove. Although that doesn't really fit with this song very well. Yo, my coffee is pumpkin. Well,
Pumpkin spice, baby.
actually,
Pumpkin spice, baby.
in the fall.
Is it way too soon?
I don't think so. Another cup down. My throat. In my coffee, I put a spice that's delicious. Put in some cream, a little sugar, and mix it.
Spice, baby.
Still summer.
Pumpkin spice, baby.
Too early.
Pumpkin spice, baby. Not autumn. Pumpkin spice, baby. It's so early.
It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen on the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
That was fun. That was very, very fun. Chris says, better but sore at times. Kathy's just Kathy. Bologna's just a hot dog with loose morals,
Yes.
allegedly.
That is just my line of the year. I don't know
Mhm.
where that came from, but I
I mean, you've peaked at that point.
yeah,
and it's just
that's
kind
it.
of been.
There. Thank you. Good night. I'm done.
What was really funny is the face when I mentioned Jen's movie Rehab. Your face was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like, where are you going?
What are you
you
doing?
Hey, I'm gonna build a graphic for
For-
Jen's movie Rehab. I was wondering if you'd be okay with this picture.
Ooh.
Come on. Jen hates movies. Me no like. Get back in the basement. Well, I'm trying to. How about this then? Jen's watching movies. I know. I think it's ketchup, but I'm trying to find one I can use. We need some new photos. No, that won't work. No. There we go. All of them are just these Twisted Takes Tuesdays. All of them. Oh gosh, there are no good pictures of Jen. Wow. Jen's movie. You want a good laugh? Go back and look at all the Twisted Takes Tuesday in succession. That would work. I could just crop this out and put it on the background. I'm going to put some movie stuff or something behind it. Is that all right? That was one thing they did want done. The website.
What do you mean? What to the website?
This is also good.
What do they want to the website?
Jen's movie rehab movie list. So they're talking about the success of that and the sponsorship. Terry's like, "Where did that come from?" And I said, "Well, I kept making movie references. Jen never knew what I was talking about, and I forget what movie was the first one. Do you remember?" But I said,
Mm-mm.
"That's it. I'm assigning you a movie. We're going to rehabilitate you." And I said, "We've got to you've got to know what we're talking about when we make these references." And we decided, I was like, we could keep this going and rehabilitate you over time.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, so I did the Jen's movie rehab with the stupid 20th Century Fox.
What was the first movie?
I don't remember. It wasn't Blazing Saddles, but that was
No.
one of the first. But it was like, how can you not know what this movie is? Was it Holy Grail?
No. Forrest Gump?
No.
Green Mile? No. Shawshank?
Good gosh, Twisted Takes. Those are all in an album?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I don't know. I can't remember what the first one was.
The Gollum picture is pretty outstanding, too.
The Gollum picture's terrifying.
Yeah.
Morning, Joe. Maybe it was Blazing Saddles.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was because I was like, how can you have not seen that? And I was like, we have got to rehab you. But they said that there's been more interest expressed, and Harry was part of a conversation with a client, and the client recorded with you, I guess. So he had talked with the client after you guys recorded. Whoever it was mentioned Jen's movie rehab to you.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever that was mentioned that. So
Hurricane Car Wash.
yeah, very on board. He's
That's fun.
Terry.
Terry brought that up?
Yeah. I don't know why he would have been talking with him or whatever.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But they're realizing it's a really, really good benchmark. And
Mm-hmm. Well, it's so just like
we're highlighting her inadequacies.
Yeah.
Shortcomings are big.
But I mean, it was such a natural, just honest
Obvious.
thing.
Very, very obvious. So, anyway, they said as part of the sellable package, they want to be able to have the scores and everything. And I was like, we've been intending to do that for some time. It's just we have so much to do. It's hard to add more things to manage to our plate. So, I'm just going to do it. But I think it'll be super easy. I think all I have to do is go to your page and go into the edit there and just paste everything in. Put a picture over the top of it. Talked about, we were looking around, Terry said maybe that would be another podcast. And I said, well, we already include it in Morning Kicks Extra, but maybe we should.
And make it its own little thing. So would every
It would be another.
snippet be its own podcast? Or how? Like
So you do a.
Friday would be its own podcast. Monday would be its own podcast.
No, I think
Put the two together, and that would be a podcast.
we assign Jen the movie such and such, and she gives her review of it.
Mm-hmm. Our website just not working right now. There it goes. What is going on? Holy cow! Website, get it together. Oh, I haven't looked at these questions in a long time. What's your favorite kind of ice cream? Cappuccino, chunky chocolate from Brahms. Yep, that's still true.
So we move all that down, and I can paste the image in that
Mm-hmm.
text window, which I know they say don't do that, but we're going to.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a.
Here we go. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Sunshine, then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the afternoon with highs in the mid-90s. Can see some rain tonight with lows right around 72. That rain sticking around through Friday with highs in the upper 80s. Rain and storms overnight on Friday and into Saturday. Saturday's going to be a little cooler as well with a high near 85.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
73 in Stella, 75 in Pittsburgh, 79 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're wanting to know, we've got a list here started of foods that you should never attempt to eat while driving.
And we really thought that soup was going to be higher on the list, but apparently you can drink it out of like a cup.
Chili, oddly enough, is really high on the list, though.
But let us know what you think. 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook
Here's Luke Combs.
on the 4 states, #1 per country.
KIX 102.5.
Okay, so yeah, I've got space.
I got to put this on Facebook. Hold on. Kill the graphic?
Build.
Oh.
Kill it. It's probably going to
Killed it.
kill the graphic. AI image generator. How this works. We could do a background maybe. Oh, no, maybe not.
We'll let you.
Yeah, it generated 4. And they weren't any good. What is this? And it's a car up on a lift? Film? See? What is this? Hi there, Morning Kicks. What food do you think you shouldn't eat while driving? Steak? Yeah, that would be kind of hard to do with a knife and a fork. Although if you didn't care how you approached it, you could just hold it in one hand and chew a hunk off.
Yeah,
and-
just put it on the fork and just gnaw on it.
yeah, that would work.
I mean, who says you really need to cut off bites of it?
Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
Okay, this is just not working. Okay, like. I don't see silver screen. Yeah. Can we do a different size? Why? That might work. What do you think? Just crop it, maybe even blur it, put you over it, letters. Could also do. Yeah, I like that. What do you think? Put you here, letters over that. Okay. Let's go to clear. Where's your home button? It's easier. I kind of like the other one better. Really easy to say. No, I'm gonna leave all that. Of course I am. Okay, this didn't work. Never does. I don't know. Ah! Kicks 102.5, the four states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 808.
We'll see sunshine today with a late afternoon chance of showers and thunderstorms at 79 in Joplin.
And we're talking today about the food you should never attempt to eat while you're driving.
And for whatever reason, maybe it's because it's a hot food and you think that's unsafe. Maybe it's just too messy to have in the car, whatever you think. 623-1025.
We've already got a list started here. I mean, spaghetti, tacos, chilies is on that list. Steak we just had called in.
Which I feel like steak you could just, use
No.
your hands, put it
Gnaw
on
on
a
it.
fork and gnaw on it, man.
Steak on a stick.
Oh, steak on
Oh.
a stick. That's a great idea.
Of course, if you hit the brakes too hard and jam the stick, that's not a good idea.
But what do you think? What food should you not eat while driving?
623-1025.
Or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Dirks Bentley.
It's gold, baby, gold.
Don't eat gold while you're driving.
It's KIX 102.5.
So far, that was we're editing a photo, by the way, for this is going to be this big, unless you're on a big, giant screen, which no one will. So that's the size it will appear on the website. What lettering we need to add. So it needs to look very movie title-y, movie-ish. Why is it showing? We could zoom in a little bit more on this back picture and put it on the screen. Isn't it though? Okay. Before we do that, let's do that. stop being stupid. No. Is that it? Or you got the KIX logo on your shirt, which I kind of like. I also like that your tie-dye matches the color scheme. Or do we need to move it over where it's more centered, or does it need to be bigger, I think? KIX 102.5, the four states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know what is the food you shouldn't eat while driving?
623-1025 to tell us.
Here's Shabuzi.
On KIX. I haven't heard this in a while.
Morning, Gary Crow.
Morning, Gary Crow.
I was eating pork rinds driving the backwards last night till I got an extra crunchy piece. Morning, Shalala. Thank you. I loved my tie-dye in that one.
Okay.
Next time we go out to eat, let's order a steak and use no silverware. The KIX Steak Challenge. Whoever finishes last has got to dress up like a unicorn. I'm down. Morning, Tommy.
See what you think. Cold view. More centered? Oh, it's aspect. So the image is centered. Odd. Well, it's because this is the image is not centered. There we go. Boom. That took a minute. Where we're gonna put that website newsletter, I guess.
Shalala says, are we doing new shirts?
Yes.
Well, we're eventually getting more black ones, yeah.
They are being made right now. They will be here within the next week to 2 weeks. So the order came 2 weeks ago or last week. And we did size allocation, what we were going to do the breakouts with that. And so it should be done whenever the company gets done making them.
But you're all the way over in Palm Beach.
Yeah, that's true.
How are you going to get one, Shalala? Unless you come see us. Oh, I was hoping tie-dye shirt. I tie-dyed my own shirt with bleach. Here we go, 4 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the four states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the afternoon as we see highs in the mid-90s. It's 79 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the forecast, tell you what it's going to be like over the weekend in just 5 minutes. But we're talking about the food you should never attempt to eat while driving.
You can call or text to tell us what you think, 623-1025.
What do you think is the food that we should not attempt to eat while driving?
Well, you said that the #1 food to not eat and drive with is soup. Well,
Soup.
you're doing it wrong, Mr. Andy. You just put it in the sippy cup and you go on your little merry way.
Yeah, but we're talking about the soup that you eat with a spoon.
Yeah, like eating it out of a bowl or like a bread bowl in your lap.
Well, then get a bigger sippy cup. Cut a hole in it. It'll be fine.
Cup of soup now is a different story altogether.
What about chili? Yeah, you can't do chili.
Or a manwich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to burn.
Sloppy Joe. You don't want none of that running down here when you're... Who's going to try to eat Sloppy Joes when it's 9 degrees outside? outside. That's just weird, Randy. You shouldn't do that anyways.
Especially if you're driving a Standard. Could you picture that?
Oh, the man that can do it is awfully talented, I reckon.
What is the food that you should not eat while driving?
Spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti. That's a good one because it's going to get all over everything. Your lap and your seat and your steering wheel.
Yeah, I'd like to go down the road, get slapped with a noodle, and get an eye put out.
Gonna leave a mark. A tomato mark.
What's the food that you don't think you should eat while driving?
I'm going to say edible underwear.
Probably not a good idea.
How'd you get those off anyway?
Not a good idea. I mean, unless he's eating them like fruit roll-ups.
I'm sure that's got to be a for sure answer.
Of course you would know what they're made out of.
I was just saying. It was just an idea.
What do you think? What is the food that you think you should never attempt to eat while driving?
I'd have to say probably buffalo wings.
You're just going to get that everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got the blue cheese and the celery, and you just, it's just going to make a mess.
Next time you try to turn up the volume, your hand's going to stick to the knob.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Tell us what the food is that you think you shouldn't eat while driving on Facebook.
Or call or text us at 623-1025.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. Did I cut you off? Did you have something there? I tried to create
No, it's
space,
okay.
space there.
Do people actually eat the celery that comes on the plate with
With the
buffalo wings? I don't know anyone who actually eats it. I thought it was just there because
Cool your mouth down.
to give you the option to appear healthier. Jen,
Look.
Jimmy. Oh, got both lines going, Randy.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What food do you think you should not attempt to eat while driving?
Well, I always get looks when I eat bananas and drive.
I bet you do.
What kind of looks are we talking about, though? Hold on.
I bet you get some looks.
Have a great day. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Other line.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What food do you think you shouldn't attempt to eat while driving? Crunchy
those
tacos.
that just fall apart in your lap.
Even, to me, one of the biggest mistakes in the universe is the Taco Bell drive-thru. That should not exist.
Yes, I just got
And did you try to eat them while driving? Uh-huh.
Like, this is the wrong food.
I just felt like wearing my lunch today. Thanks for calling.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What's the food you think you should never attempt to eat while driving?
My bad experience was Chinese food takeout.
Because of the
Uh-oh, the
chopsticks,
chopsticks.
right? Yeah.
Well, no chopsticks, but I had worked a 12-hour shift and I was starved and I stopped at a Chinese restaurant to get some food and I had it on the seat beside me and I was kind of nibbling on it and an old lady pulled out in front of me and I had to slam on the brakes and it went everywhere.
Oh, are we talking like noodle kind of takeout?
Everything. Noodles,
Oh.
cashew chicken, sauce, it went all over the floorboard, the shifter. It smelled and it was hard to clean up.
Oh, I bet that was miserable.
Yeah, so don't try that.
Thanks for calling, man.
Have a great day. Rolo? Like Rolo, the candy Rolos?
Why wouldn't you want to eat those? Because they're hard to open,
I have no
unwrap?
idea. Jimmy just
Okay,
said Jen.
Give me a
Rolo.
description. Listen every week as Randy assigns.
Every Friday. I'd be more specific.
Yeah, every Friday as Randy assigns Jen a movie to watch. A movie.
Oh, Melissa eats
to
the celery with
watch
buffalo wings.
over the weekend, and then in parentheses, because before she came to KIX,
Mm-hmm. Lasagna with a salad and
Tuesday,
soup. I still don't understand.
Tuesday.
And she put on mascara while
She
chewing a bite.
had seen few, if any.
How?
movie.
How do you have that many hands that you can do all that? The phone's ringing again.
Then- Hi there, Morning Kicks. Great. Oh,
my God.
goodness,
Yeah, that is a
Because-
great one.
Yeah, but I think it's the idea that you're eating them while someone's wearing them is the.
You're like, I'm hungry. What am I going to
Oh,
eat today? Edible underwear.
Yeah. I think he'd probably like to debate that with you based on his topic, Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, well.
Noted. There you go. There's the caveat.
She's speaking from experience. Thanks for calling.
Have a great day. Hi, Becky. Morning, Roddy.
Listen every Friday as Randy assigns a movie for Jen to watch over the weekend because before she came to KIX, she had seen a few, if any. And then she gives her review.
And and then she reviews and lets you know. She reviews and ranks the movie on a scale of 1 to 10.
At 7:30.
There you go.
Do I just put a title over the list of movies or just put the list?
I would just put the list.
That's going to go above your question.
That's fine.
Got a way to separate. Think on a page, a full web page.
That would be nice, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
wouldn't it? So
Have
what I'm going to do, and we
two
need to
columns?
go through this now and see, or you need to go through the list.
I need to go
and
through
see.
it.
What I'm going to do is go through and delete. I've got some marked and you don't have scores on them.
Nope.
So how are we going to do that?
Well, some of them may just not have scores, or I'll have to take the time when I have free time to track down the scores.
Oh, good.
We're working on it, Shalala.
A long list.
But only the bolded ones are the ones that I've actually
Yeah.
seen.
So I'm going to take this is a mess. But I went through the other day and why are some of these paragraph indented and others aren't?
I know if they're holiday specific, and there was a list of them, they were underneath there. I'm ready for the flies to leave. It's been a horrible year with them. Yes, it has.
We've never assigned you
Flies
Nightmare
have
on
been
Elm Street.
terrible. No.
We've got to
Well, you
pick.
can't assign every iconic holiday movie the
See,
first
Friday
year.
the 13th Part 2 is on here, but there's no score.
Have fun at the sale, Christy. We'll see you tomorrow. Morning, Alfred. Nope.
Saving Private Ryan was I think, is that the only 10 you did?
No, I've given a
Hacksaw
couple.
Ridge.
I'm pretty sure Hacksaw Ridge was a 10. I'm going to have to go through and figure it out because I don't remember.
Heartbreak Ridge you haven't seen?
No, I don't know what that is. I loved the first one. 2 was goofy. Miyagi!
Okay. Time Bandits. Do you remember what you gave Time Bandits? That was just
4 or
for the
5.
girls.
It was not very much. The Babadook was one that you never assigned, but it was one I'd already seen. You can erase that one. I don't know why it's on there. It is bolded. Because I'd seen it, but I don't know why we didn't just take it off the list. Maybe so it didn't get put back on there, I
Did we not
guess.
assign you
Nope. You say, what is the Revenant? Mm-hmm. They got progressively less.
Psycho. What was Psycho?
I'm not going to remember these scores, Randy.
But they were talking about. I was like, we now have a way to pay for this. I would rather she had to get the movie from location. Rentals or from.
I mean, they've also.
Would be that.
I don't know.
I could care less. And to me, that's the good type of sponsorship where it's not dependent on the name of something else rather than trying to make a sale.
Right. I don't want to change it up a lot because
No.
it's great how
It's
is.
good how it is.
Works.
More. Did we not watch this? No, we watched Good, Bad, and Ugly.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't watch the others.
No.
Did you watch all 3?
Of what?
The Good, the Bad, and the Uglies. No, you just watched the one, didn't you?
I watched 1 and I kept falling asleep.
I just watched a documentary about Sergio
Thank you for the dino, Megan.
Leone. And they had every filmmaker you could imagine on there talking. Spielberg, Coppola was on there. What's his name that makes all the slasher? Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino is a huge Leone fan. In fact, he admits all of my movies homage him.
Wow.
His style.
Nope. But. Yeah. Right. I haven't looked back through these questions in a long time. Yeah, that I put down on there. What's a trend you swore you'd never hop on but eventually did? Crocs. I wear them all the time, and if I'm not wearing them, I'm wishing I was. That's true. I do wish I had my Crocs right now. 6 seconds. They're so comfy. 2 seconds.
KIX 102.5. Is that were you talking about the intro? Or?
Megan, thank you for all the gifts. The heart and the corn and de peppa, de spice of peppa, the music note. Okay. Did anyone look at that recipe on Messenger? What do you guys think?
Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it tomorrow? Can we have some tomorrow?
No, because it takes at least 4 weeks.
Put enough of the other stuff in it.
Megan sent me a picture of Friday's YouTube thumbnail.
That video? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But look at me. I'm like, ew.
Eh.
And you're going, ah. Nice.
That's great. I need to get a new screen protector. This one has served its purpose. I'm surprised you haven't gotten one yet. You've been talking about it
Still
for
not paid off.
a minute now. Shalala says, what recipe? The one that we put in the KIX fam messenger group? Oh, Megan's going to work on it.
Okay.
Cool.
If anybody can do it, it'll be Megan. We have assigned a lot of
Applejack. I mean, we've been doing it for 2 years now.
So that's 100. Ought to be 104 movies.
Mhm.
Some
Think
of these
we're
I forgot we ever assigned.
going into the 3rd year now, right? Yeah, some of these I've completely I couldn't tell you what they're about. What's deliver? Oh wait, no, I know what Deliverance is. Don't
You
answer
better
that.
remember Deliverance. We'll watch it
Squeal
again.
like a pig. No. Far and Away. What's Far and Away?
Remember Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman?
Oh, okay. Let me say that. Yeah. That's one that I've seen before coming here. So I don't know why it's on there. You didn't assign it. Big Trouble in Little China. What a weird movie.
Good movie. Monkey Foo.
It was. I think I've slightly tried to repress that movie. Something about Mary, that was funny. I liked that one.
The Visit. That was such a good movie.
Oh my gosh, creepy naked grandma.
So it's
5
there's
seconds.
more.
Here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-90s. It's 79 in Joplin.
We've got the Morning KIX Takeover Thursday edition starting in just 14 minutes.
So go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about what food should you not attempt to eat while driving. We thought we would put together a comprehensive list for everyone here so that we could avoid, food-related accidents.
So add your food to the list by calling 623-1025.
We had one lady called up and wanted to argue about the edible underwear thing, and
Apparently, there's some that are a little firmer than a fruit roll-up, so you could probably enjoy.
did you have to say?
I'm just saying they're they
Yeah.
can be crunchy, like a
Okay,
necklace candy.
crusty.
Ew, no, I wasn't going that way with it.
But you said it. Don't blame
No,
your words
you added
on
the word
me.
crusty to it.
Don't
That's
blame
gross.
your words on me.
What is the food that you should not eat while driving?
Typical politician.
Cereal and milk.
Cereal and milk.
Well, no, it can maybe work if you put it in a cup and then you kind of drink it that
no,
way.
because then you're just going to end up drinking the milk and be left with a soggy bunch of cereal at the bottom.
I rode with my boss one morning, and he was eating cereal and milk in a bowl.
With a spoon and everything?
Yeah, spoon and everything. You're about right.
He's trying to teach you a lesson about multitasking.
Yeah.
You need a different job.
What is the food that you should not eat while driving?
Chinese with the chopstick.
Lo mein? Can you imagine trying to eat lo mein?
What, chopsticks while driving? I can't even use chopsticks when I'm not driving.
Can you do anything with chopsticks, though?
No.
She puts one in each hand and tries to shovel it up that way.
She'd stab it.
Yeah.
You do that one thing where you put one in each ear and you
Uh-huh.
act like an airplane,
Yeah,
there's
that's
You
fun.
can
I
do
make
that.
walrus teeth with it.
What should poop? Mama, nama, nama, nama,
Ding, ding,
nama,
ding, ding,
nama.
da, da.
What is the food you should never attempt to eat while driving?
In my town, we have a little bitty Mexican Tex-Mex place, and they sell a 3-cheese quesadilla with extra queso sauce.
Oh.
And every time I try to eat it, I wear more than I eat when I'm driving.
You ought to know. I mean, Mexican food is the original finger food, but I think only at a table.
I think so, because you've got to be leaning over the bowl,
Right.
or you're going to wear it.
You're gonna wear it.
What is the food that you should not eat while driving?
Well, I want to stand you. You need to be corrected because I'm eating an ice cream cone right now.
Yeah,
It is so good.
Yeah, I know, but
So-
I said this earlier, and you should not eat ice cream while driving. This
No,
is
it's
a
just going to
mistake.
melt
Yeah.
everywhere.
So smooth
Wait a minute. How much of it are you
Wait
wearing?
a minute.
and so delicious. Oh, dropped it in my lap.
That's what you get for eating ice cream at 8 o'clock in the cream.
In your car.
Ice cream is go. I gotta go. I can't talk right now. I gotta go.
Bye. That's not even to consider the possibility of brain freeze. You don't need to suffer brain freeze while you're operating a vehicle.
For some reason, that just seems like a really bad idea.
What is the food that you think you should never attempt to eat while driving?
623-1025 to call or text.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Thank you,
does
Megan.
not-
More gifts. Thank you.
Sound like Tracy Lawrence.
It is Tracy. She's gonna see if Granny has a dark jug she can use.
That would be a good idea, or just put it in a clear one and bring it to us.
It's got to be in the dark for 4 weeks.
Yeah, it does. But you could put it in a closet somewhere. That's what the person I knew did, before.
Mhm.
It's very strange. You know how certain ciders can be creamy?
No, I don't know that.
It tastes almost like, when it's done right, it tastes a lot like apple pie with ice cream.
Okay, that sounds good.
It really does.
What do the gifts do for us? They turn into money for us, which we use for Jen's movie rehab so that
We
we
have to
can rent the movies.
Pay for those movie rentals, yeah.
Yeah.
Spelled ERP, E-R-P.
Erp. Yeah,
Oh, my-
unfortunately, a lot of the movies for Jen's movie rehab we have to rent. And for the first almost 2 years, we
Making
paid
me
out of
do
pocket
every
for them.
single one of
But thanks to the gifts and things like that from TikTok, we can pay for the rentals now, which is great.
Every single one of these.
Megan says I can do it. It's in my blood. And it sounds good. I mean, Randy's selling it great.
It's really good. And it was an awesome morning that day.
I'm impressed you remember it drinking Everclear. Morning, Danny.
I was on the road. That was my drink.
Oof.
Well, and again, I didn't know that was in it. It is not harsh at all.
No.
You don't taste the alcohol at all.
You sip it.
Well, even if you don't taste it. It's very dangerous that way. This is being a pain in the butt. So because it is in a list format,
Mm-hmm.
it is making me delete every single title and move it up one page.
That is obnoxious.
I don't know if I could undo the list format and redo the list format.
Couldn't you go into the HTML and just delete that? Click text. It should say paragraph or something.
UL right here. No, it did something weird with that. So this is what I'm having to do. And if I go to text, fat. All this. Thanks, Alan. I can do it. It's just a pain in the butt. Probably longer than I may have to. If it does it again, I'm gonna have to take it over into Word and do it. I may have to shoot it. Put it out of its misery. Put me out of its misery. Almost.
My boot got stuck.
But what do you think about the podcast idea?
I
Taking,
mean,
huh?
we still have one podcast that we haven't started that we're wanting to get
I
going.
know.
And
Let's see what this looks like. Okay. I am publishing it. Let's see what I have to fix. Oh, that image needs to be much bigger. So about almost twice as big.
There's Shalala. There's the list.
Let's see. Just a little bit bigger, almost over to the W. To reload.
Oh, it's really pixelated though now. Oh yeah, that's no good. Gosh, look how blonde my hair is and how red my hair is there. My hair is lots of colors. Come look at it on my screen. It looks terrible. Look at me. I don't know. Look.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
We can make you smaller in the picture.
Yeah. I've refreshed it still. It looked fine when it was small, but now that it's this size, it's just. Where is it at, Shalala? I just sent a link. It's on my DJ page on the KIX website.
On KIX Crew.
Go to KIX Crew Gen Fox.
All that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Let's talk. Hold on. Let's talk to Jason. He might have some ideas of a better way to lay it out.
Great. This will work until then. We can always replace
well,
it.
Yeah, it'll work till then, but we have a website staff, so let's see what they come up with. Good Will Hunting, never.
You had your chance.
One of these weekends, I'm just going to
snoozed.
watch it.
You lose. You better not. Those are the rules. I assign the movie. You watch the movie I assign. You are not allowed to watch any other movies except for what I assign. Those are the rules. You agreed to that when you came here.
Did I?
I think you did.
'Cause this started after I came here. Morning, morning. Thank you for the gift, Melissa. Megan says, see the pictures. Which pictures? Which pictures?
What pictures you talking about?
Which pictures, the Megan?
So we finally have the watched movies. Now it's up to you to go through and score them.
Yeah.
And complete that list. But other people are watching it. We're talking about the picture that we did for Jen's movie Rehab up there. I like the format and the layout. I like the way you look in the picture. So if we do replace it with something else, I'd like it to be about like that.
Oh, Megan says, y'all looking at pictures.
She's asking, are you guys looking at pictures?
I was looking at the pictures just of me that are on my DJ page. The picture that they had from when I first started working for KIX. My hair is like just past my shoulders and it's like red.
Yeah.
And then the picture.
You're wearing glasses again today. You having troubles again?
No, they're my blue blocker glasses. Dr. Jeff said they were good for the strain on my eyes. Since my left eye is not fully healed yet, it's good just to help it out however we can.
Her eyes aren't as tough as mine.
Clearly not. But
mine's all scar tissue.
The picture of me in the Jen's Movie Rehab banner, I have blonde hair down to my chest. Very different.
I don't think that's blonde.
You don't think it's blonde in that picture?
I think it's more like what you have now, more of a dirty
I think my hair right now.
dishwater brown.
Thanks. I think my hair right now is way more brunette than it is in either of those pictures. I'm just letting it grow at this point.
My eyes are kind of like the gatekeeper at the bridge on Monty Python's Holy Grail. Answer these questions 3. See, you get it.
I get it now, Bill.
Yeah. You're welcome. That's my eyes are like his. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. 30 seconds. Actually, I've got some really cool stuff coming up in January. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it yet, but.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, the one thing you were telling me about.
Mm-hmm. So there probably will be more changes coming to my hair
I get a free night tonight.
then. Ooh.
Question is, what do I want to do with it?
Sleep. 3 seconds.
Sleep. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 848.
Sunshine with a late afternoon chance of showers and thunderstorms with highs in the mid-90s. It's 79 in Joplin.
And Will've got the morning KIX takeover starting in just 5 minutes.
You can go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want us to play back
All right,
for
why
you.
don't you just flush the toilet? If
Okay.
you're going to do that to it, just
We'll
flush
just
it.
be
now
done
that
with
you-
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, there you go. You know, I want to point out something. For a long time, people have been asking for us to put the movies that Jen's watched in her score up on the website, and I waited and waited and waited for her to do it for a long time. Finally gave up today and did it myself. So
Man.
her movies are on the website that she has watched for Jen's movie rehab.
Thank you for taking the time to post those. I appreciate it. So if you go to the KIX crew page on the KIX website and then click Jen Fox, you'll see all the movies that I watched for Jen's movie rehab.
How come some of them don't have scores, Jen?
Well, because we don't have all the scores. We weren't keeping track of all the scores at that point.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't
But some of
necessarily
them
a
have
reason to
scores.
keep all the scores. We were keeping them at first, and then there was no reason to keep track of the scores, and now there is again. So,
So some of them are scored, some of them are. Are you going to score those?
yeah, I'll get to go back and listen to old shows and remember these movies. And
Yeah.
get the
So
scores
later
written
this
down and
afternoon,
things.
you can go on there and look, and all the scores will be updated.
It's not going to happen by this afternoon. But we're talking about the food that you should not eat while driving.
What is a food that you think you should not try to eat while driving?
Crispy tacos.
Crispy tacos. Yeah, you eat it, and it's a total mess.
And the lettuce and the cheese is just falling out the
It is-
backside.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I think tacos ought to be at the top of the list. How can you eat it? You can't not make a mess with tacos sitting at a table.
It's in the rules when you eat a taco. Must make a
Gotta be
mess.
What is the food you think you should not eat while driving?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Somebody said something about a loose noodle and how dangerous that is.
But can you imagine a meatball flying across your passenger compartment? I can just see it now. I'm meatballing along to the radio and...
Whack.
Oh, sorry, Randy. I didn't mean to throw a meatball at your face.
That's the spicy meatball.
Or fly out your window and hit the person in the other car beside you and stuff like.
Did you see the size of that bug? Could you imagine? Whack. What was that?
And you just a spaghetti sauce all over your face.
Was
No.
that their kid?
What is the food you should not eat while driving?
A chili cheese coney.
Impossible to do, isn't it?
Impossible.
Anything with chili in the title, you just should avoid eating in your car.
Exactly.
What you mean to say is an open-faced chili
Oh,
cheese
my Lanta, let's
coney
not. We don't need to go
taco
down.
sandwich.
No, that sidewalk is closed. We're walking away from it. What is the food that you should not eat while driving?
Wish they'd fix the sidewalk.
The biggest mistake that I've made while driving and eating was the 5-layer burritos from Taco Bell. As I'm sitting here driving, going to see an ex-boyfriend, I'm in this darling little white dress, and some semi decides that he's going to cut in front of me, so I slam on my brake, and the burrito goes all over my steering wheel, all over my dress, and I start crying because it's not going to come out.
When you watch those people eating those things on the TV commercials, it's just not realistic, is it?
You know, one of the physical laws of the universe is that the chances of you spilling food on your clothing is directly correlative to the color of said clothing, and i.e. white, and what you are heading towards event-wise.
Science, ladies and
Scientific.
gentlemen. There you go. Very good. Very good. Yes, yes,
Proven.
yes,
That's
yes.
the laws of the universe.
What is the food that you should not eat while driving?
Tell us on Facebook, or you can text us at 623-1025
Morning Kicks Takeover just 2 minutes away.
on the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5. I already handled.
Correlative.
Yeah, I took care of it, Megan. It's just not going. It's
There were 8.
wow.
I don't know about the movie assignment.
It's just staying posted there.
I think I want
Yeah, you are. We don't have a way to
to. What?
have Megan moderate the Facebook too, which is fine. I think having you on TikTok and
Did we have
YouTube
a
is most
Facebook?
important.
Somebody?
I already dealt with it.
I'm rethinking the movie assignment that we had down.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. We'll have to talk about
Have you just not seen them all, Jen?
Yeah. So many. Some of these on here, though, I look at and I go,
Did you get Sweet Home Alabama?
"Wait, have you not seen that? I thought we
I
assigned it."
have. I was just asking if it was on the bolded list.
I don't think so.
I'll have to.
Are you putting it on the website?
I will add it. All right, y'all. We gotta let you go. Doc. Morning, Tyreek.
Morning, Tyreek. We're just leaving. Bye.
Wait, Shalala says someone has to put the movie on the chat now for me. You can go back and listen, Shalala. Or just ask, and I'm sure we'll tell you. All right, so tomorrow is Friday, so we have the Morning KIX Challenge.
And we are going to give away a pair of Silver Dollar City tickets with the Morning KIX Challenge tomorrow.
And pizza.
And pizza.
Heck yeah.
So we'll have the sign up for the Silver Dollar City tickets like we normally do. But then after that, we'll do an instant win on the Morning KIX Challenge. I don't know what we'll do.
I don't know. What did we do last week? Gambler?
No, we did the Twisted Tune.
The Twisted Tunes. Those are so fun. We should do Megan's favorite thing and gargle.
Yes, let's do the gargle. Just and not sing anything.
Just do that the whole time.
And whatever anybody guesses will be it.
We're also going to hear your super glue horror stories.
Yes, the time you glued something that you should not have. My favorite one is the guy who glues his eyes shut.
No.
It's real. Yes, he really did it.
That's
so
terrible.
we will hear from him. Plus, we will commiserate the final cookout. That's this weekend. You're not allowed to do them after. Or wear white.
You can do it whenever you want. Or wear white whenever. I don't know.
So all of that tomorrow. Have a great rest of your
Harry Potter occasion. Okay, bye. Awesome.